As we recently found out from the Minecraft community manager, the team is currently on their holiday vacation, and the next upcoming Bedrock Beta is confirmed to be coming sometime in January. As a result of this, we're going to be talking about how the Warden and other big features could finally be coming in January, along with some proof to back this up and some information we've found out. So if you're going to enjoy this video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you are new around here. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. Now, just in case you have no idea what I'm talking about, Mojang is currently on their holiday vacation, where they have roughly around 2 to 3 weeks holiday, basically away from work, not working on Minecraft, and just taking some well-deserved time off. The Minecraft community manager, Matt, actually tweeted out this, and the Minecraft team is taking some well-deserved time off to recharge. The next Bedrock Beta will come in early January. Keep enjoying the frogs and tadpoles as there's more to come. Sadly, there was no information really about Java Edition and snapshots and when they'll be returning, but at least we now know that betas will definitely be starting sometime in January, around about when the team gets back to work. Now, from this we can kind of get the idea that whatever the team is planning to add in January, they must have already been working on it, polishing it, refining it, and getting it to a point they're happy with, so that they can release it in January, because these things take a long time to implement, a long time to work on, and as we saw by the frogs, they are a very good way of getting the players and the community excited. This is where the Warden comes in. Realistically, Mojang have been working on the Warden, which is one of the biggest upcoming mobs to the game. They've been working on that at least since 2020, early to mid 2020. At the very latest, they've been working on it for so long now, and it would make sense that in this upcoming beta they would finally give us a look at the Warden. If you need a bit more reasoning behind this and why Mojang would give us the Warden in such an early snapshot or beta, this is the reason. Mojang have made many changes to the Warden behind the scenes, some that people like, some that people do not like. And although many people have come to know snapshots and betas for giving them the opportunity to play these games early and to play with these features early, the real purpose they exist is for Mojang or the developers to get feedback on specific features. Snapshots and betas are not really for the community to play with these features, but to test them and experiment with them, play around with them and give feedback. And that's why I believe that with a little bit of time, hopefully in January, we could get a look at the Warden finally. And obviously, let's go back to the changes I've been talking about that I said some people are not happy with. Originally, back in 2020, when it was meant to be added in the Caves and Cliffs update, the Warden was a very unique mob, where the only way it would be able to track you is through picking up your vibrations or sound, if that's a bit easier to understand. So it would actually hear you walking or doing things or jumping around, and it would actually use that sound or the vibrations to actually locate you and hunt you down, which is awesome and so unique. Since then, they've been working on the Warden. By they, I mean Mojang, the team, King Bee Dogs. They've been working on the Warden, and they've actually added some changes that the players are not happy about. Now, if Mojang just allowed us to experience the Warden in a snapshot and beta all the way back in 2020 or 2021, then this issue would not have happened. We could have given our own feedback to allow the mob to be as good as possible, but because they've not done that behind the scenes, Mojang are adding features to the Warden without really asking the community about their thoughts about this. This is by no means the biggest deal in the world, but I think it would be much better and would make much more sense for Mojang to implement some of these changes, in thanks and in part due to the feedback from the community and the players experiencing the Warden. If you do not know what they added to the Warden that some players do not like, like it's giving it a sense of smell. So even if the player is very sneaky and is very quiet, the Warden can still kind of hunt you down, which really goes against what the Warden was originally meant to be. It does go against that, but although it makes sense and it may improve the gameplay a bit, I know that some players are not happy with this change. Just to talk about these betas a bit more, I'm not really going to talk about snapshots because we've not heard anything about them, but just to expand upon this and these betas and when we could be expecting them, I said previously in one of my previous videos, but based on when Lady Agnes announced the start of her vacation, I would say that the team goes back to work around about the start or mid-January, leaving them just a few weeks to get a snapshot or beta out in the month. So if I was you and being realistic, I would expect a beta sometime at the end of January. That would also allow Mojang a bit more time to work on these features, but as I said, if they add the Warden, not only would it make a lot of sense, not only would it make the community happy, but it would also give them a lot more time to work on other things, because as I said, the Warden is probably the most in-depth thing they've got in their library right now. They've been working on it for years, so I think at this point the Warden's about ready to be added in a snapshot or beta. It's kind of like Mojang's child at this point. They've been holding on to it for so long and they've been scared to release it or show it to anyone, and I really do not know why, but they're kind of refusing to add it in snapshots or betas. So I hope that in January, with the start of the new year, a new beginning, that Mojang add the Warden. And this is a big deal. We've been looking at this thing for years now, as I said, wondering what this mob is and what's going on with it, and finally in January could be the change of all that, where we finally get a look at this new mob. If you would like to see the Warden added in January's beta, be sure to drop the video a like and let me know why you want it to be added down below. Apart from that, I think it's also likely that we see something simple like the mud block added, where we get to play around with that and experiment with mud and see how it works and all of that stuff. Maybe the mangrove trees, some smaller features like that. I do not think they'll get any of the biome changes this early on, because obviously still working in progress and it's not at a point that Mojang is happy with. And of course there's always the possibility that Mojang do not release a beta at all, but I'm assuming that by Matt, the community manager for Minecraft, coming out and talking about this so publicly and so confidently, I would assume that Mojang has got something they are happy with that they want to release. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on all of this down below in the comments, and comment down below Warden if you made it this far into the video. But yeah, subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft content, and let me know some videos you would like to see in the upcoming days and weeks. Thank you all everyone, go play some Minecraft and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.